And welcome to a very special episode of the Backlog Gamer. I'm doing something a little different than I usually do. Usually I'm supposed to be playing a backlog of games that I currently have. But, I saw this game just pop up on Steam. It's a free-to-play, they're calling it an MMO, but it's a free-to-play action game. And it's really awesome. It's basically World of Tanks if you've ever played it, but in space. The comparisons are very similar, even in terms of like tech trees for ships and tanks and everything along those lines. I was having a lot of fun with this game, so I definitely decided to give it some attention, give it some love on my channel. Right now I am playing a particular mission called Combat Reconnaissance, where basically one team has been designated, or one person on the enemy team has been designated the captain, who I'm homing in on now, who's been eliminated. As long as the captain is alive, any other people who are attacked or are destroyed respawn unlimitedly. Have unlimited respawns, basically. So now that he's dead, any of these guys who now die are going to be eliminated permanently. Although it's actually not that cool. Want to wait for some teammates here. Let's get out of here. And I had been eliminated. Our captain had been eliminated as well, so there's that. Now we're kind of following this other guy. But yeah, the game is really cool. It really does remind me of World of Tanks, but with spaceships, and how can you go wrong with that? There are 3 factions, but that's okay, because whatever faction you choose... just look at this. This is so cool. Whatever faction you choose, it's just basically choosing what you start with. You can kind of switch factions as you play through the game. You gain renown for the different factions, which allow you to get to the higher tiered ships, which I can show you, which I won't necessarily show you too much. We lost. Okay, so I'm actually going to stop recording here, because I don't want to show you the menu screen yet. I just want to keep you showing you the action. Oh man, we just got destroyed. So I'm just gonna go to the hangar and bring you to another episode. Bring you to another match. And we're in another match. All right. So, what was I saying before? Oh yeah. So, this game looks pretty cool for being free to play. That's the thing, is it's free to play, or freemium, as you've probably heard the term used before. And so basically that means you can use money, like, real money, to purchase in-game currency, which will allow you to gain access to special items and stuff like that. And you can even buy the in-game currency with, like, you can transfer it over, basically. Now, anything you can purchase in-game, you can basically purchase with in the game. Like, all of the special currency items are similar to Mark III weapons, which you can get in the game. You just have to spend more time on it. And that's another thing too, is this game is a lot like World of Tanks, again, if you've played that, where it does take a long time to get anything that you could have gotten unless you actually pay real cash. So, you gotta keep that in mind. Oh boy, intense dogfight here. Got him! Awesome. That's alright. I think our captain is still up, is it? No, I don't think he is. Oh, cool. Awesome. We still have our team captain. I'll use my frigate this time. And that's what's cool, too, is I have 3 ships in my hangar, so I can choose which ship I want to go into as, you know, you go out there again. The only problem with this is, you know, as your ship's destroyed and take damage, you will have to repair it in the hangar. Now, a frigate is a much larger ship, but has much more weapon systems available to them. But I get this as well. Each ship has like a special, or each class of ship for each empire has a special, unique ability just for them. This particular one is a guided rocket, or guided torpedo, which I will now demonstrate once I get within range. That's right, I get to guide it. I'm guiding it right to their captain. And I can detonate it myself. Zooming in here, I'm not within range. Not yet. Oh, they almost got him though. There we go. So now their captain's dead. So now they can all be destroyed. And this is just one of 3 PvP versions. Or PvP games. Ah. Took a lot of concentrated fire there. That's okay though, because our captain's still up. I'm going to choose the interceptor now. But yeah, there's 3 different game types for PvP. There is some PvE in here as well, but in all honesty, it's not the strongest. I've yet to actually play it, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it. And the rewards are arguably much better in PvP right now. This is still an open, I guess it's an open beta right now, even though it's on Steam. I am now flying an interceptor class of ship. There's 3 different classes. There's the fighter class, an interceptor class, and the frigate. The frigate was the much bigger one, as you saw, with 6 cannon slots. The interceptor is a much faster, nimbler ship with only 2 slots for their guns. But it's much faster, much more agile. And then the fighter is a happy in-between. Awesome. And once you win, you have these different sections here, and you just gotta pick which one you want. You click down to scan it, and you get more loot. I'm pretty sure all of this loot basically just gets automatically sold, and it tells you how much credits you're earning there. So it's just, and sometimes you don't find any loot. And you get to choose everything but 2, and I'm pretty sure there's 2 duds. That seems to be like you're automatically sold automatically, sold automatically. So yeah, that went much better. I'm definitely not high in the leaderboards here. I'm gonna go to the hangar and going to queue up another match and get that in here. These matches are pretty fast. Hopefully we'll get something other than combat recon. Maybe detonation or one. I can't remember the name of the other one, but yeah, let's find out what happens. Alright, and now we're playing a different game. We're playing Detonation, which is basically a bomb run. Bombs will, the enemy has 3 bases. You have to pick up this EMP bomb right in the center, and then you, oh boy, here we go. Yeah, once you pick up the EMP bomb, you have to go to the enemy base, and drop it off. It's all automatic. You pick up the bomb when you're close to it. You drop off the bomb when you're close to the enemies. The enemy bases. If you have the bomb, you go slower. And your shields, I think, are a little lower. Alright, and the enemy team can see that you have the bomb. I'm gonna help out this guy here. Whew. Crazy flying. I just used our team planted the bomb. Awesome. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one. Ah. This guy's good. Oh. Ah. That was a good fight. But you see how intense this can get. I mean, like, I wasn't talking at all because I was just so into it. But yeah, once the enemy team has the bomb, you can see right there that that person has it. Even if they're not within my my sensor's range, they'll still show up on the map no matter what with them having the bomb. And occasionally new EMP bombs will show up on the map. Come on, get him. Yeah! Nice. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, stop it. Seriously? Fine. Take out the easy way. That was kind of stupid. Ammo in this, your regular gun, I should say, is infinite. And then you have your rockets or your missiles that are not. So you got to be careful with that. You have to use currency to purchase more missiles in your hangar. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's toast. I have the bomb. I'm toast. So many enemies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's nothing I could have done there. Kind of in the middle of the area. I'm playing a fighter. I don't think I'm really well suited to deliver the EMP bomb as a fighter, to be honest. I think that should go to a interceptor. Alright, two of them have a bomb. Okay, one's down. Gotta go for that guy. Stop him. Yes. Oh, man, that was close. Now, everything on the screen tells you everything you need to know. I'm actually using plasma weapons on the fighter, which are more close range, high damage weapons. I'm thinking more of, if I'm playing the fighter though, I should probably go the railguns. Because I have to get within 3,000 in order for I can actually start shooting. No, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm not good for it. I'll protect the guy though. Alright, that guy. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Ah, oh, man. I think he was an interceptor. No, he was a fighter. He was doing really good strafing me. But there are 3 types of weapons. 3 teams to be the number in this game is there's lasers, which are longer range, but less damage. And you have railguns, which are mid-range, medium damage, and then you have plasma, which were the short-range, high damage. And I think for the fighter, I think that might be more suited for railguns. There's just so much going on. It's hard for me to actually like talk about the game when I'm actually playing. So yeah, now I'm playing a frigate. So you can I've demonstrated all 3 ships, and how they all kind of differ. And okay, and once I'm locked on, you can see there that you can see how far away. When that number turns white, that is when I can fire. Basically, that's when I'm in my weapon's optimum range. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna use my guided rocket here. I don't even think I'm hitting him. No, I am. You can see the numbers pop up there on the screen. No! Uh-oh. I have the bomb. Not a good option, to say the least. Yeah, I just... We got less than a minute. I think I'm gonna go more interceptor. Ooh, yeah, the wait to actually launch back in is very long. Uh-oh. He's so close. I think they got him. Yeah. We got a minute. I gotta get to that guy. Provide assistance. But yeah, check this game out. It's free to play. Again, freemium, so you can throw money at it to get special ships and special weapons, but you can always get similar ships and similar weapons. You don't have to put any money towards it, but it is a pretty big time investment. Oh, we're gonna win, so keep that in mind. Awesome, way to go, team. But it's free to play. I don't know if I'll do more episodes of these. It's just a really, really fun game. It reminds you of World of Tanks, without it being so slow and so slow and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but you know, it's deliberate, I guess, is what World of Tanks is. It's very you had to be very precise. Don't get me wrong, World of Tanks can be fun, but this is more action-paced. I mean, this is almost like the entire World of Tanks model here. Almost everything you have in World of Tanks. Like, if I go to the hangar here, you're going to see, wow, this looks like World of Tanks if you've ever played that. I mean, look at this. You have the ships here. They have, you know, there's the damage that I can repair for each ship that I had. I can even, like, jump out of the game and then jump back into the game with different ships if they're not being tied up. You know, take a look at the ship tree. I mean, this looks a lot like the tree from World of Tanks. Like, it's very, very similar. It's almost the exact same business model. Like, if you actually click on the black market and everything, you know, these are the galactic standards. These are the stuff you can buy with real money, and then you can actually exchange that real money into the in-game credits, or you can just gain the in-game credits as you play through the game. There's a lot of cool customization going on here. Like, when you click on this, you know, you have your main weapon, which again can be one of 3 different types: lasers, railguns, or plasma cannons. Then you have your rockets, which right now all they really seem to be is, you know, you have your standard one, and then you have your more expensive, more damage dealing one, and then you have the Mark III. In order to gain access to the Mark IIIs, actually, you need to have particular reputation with a certain faction. In order to do that, you need to complete contracts for these factions, and once you actually get to that point, you can actually change to other factions for a lot of money. The first one you sign up for only costs 1, so I signed up for this raid faction. It's like a sub-faction. But as you complete these actions with these guys, you get more money and reputation rewards as you go along. You got this little skill tree here, which really is just as you gain more reputation, you can gain these to gain some more buffs, which is kind of interesting. You know, you have the tier 1 ships, and then you have the tier 2 ships, just like in World of Tanks, how you had the higher tiered tanks. And they try and balance out the same low tier and mid tier and high tiers. Like, it's kind of a matchmaking system. They'll try and make sure that there's the same number of tiers on the same team. When you go into, I mean, look at this. This is like exactly the same, just on the bottom of the screen instead of the top, right? Again, if you've played World of Tanks. You have Arcade, which has the 3 PvP options. Regular is just a basic, it's kind of like a control the map sort of thing, or you can just destroy the enemy team. And then you have scenarios, which are PvP, and then you have practice with players or without, and these you don't get any rewards. It really is just practicing with other players. Solo flight's the tutorial that they run you through in the very beginning. And so, yeah, I mean, that's it. This game is really cool. It's really fun. Give it a shot if you'd like. I know I'm going to be playing it a lot. If you guys, I say guys, but there probably isn't many of you. If you guys think that that was pretty cool and like to see more videos of this, I might just do that. I thought this was pretty fun. It might just be fun just to jump in. I'm always looking for more games to play with my friends, and this might be an easy one just to jump into and get a few rounds in. So yeah, Thank you for letting me waste your time. I hope I've exposed a cool new game to you, and you'll see me next time.